Welcome, Virgo, to your summer 4-month forecast. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Getting straight in here. We are going straight June. This is going to be a June 21st, around that area, to July, August, and September. The reason for June 21st is because of that southern solstice, getting straight into summer, right? So, okay, guys, let's go. And remember, time is a little fluid, so give and take. Could be the 18th through the 20th through the 21st, depending on everybody's a little individual. So, okay, let's go. Straight into summer over here. Best message, please, coming out. We have transformation coming out. So there is definitely a big shift going on over here. Ooh, transformation in what area, please? Let's get out one of these portal cards over here for you guys. See what we're talking about. And definitely trying, having this death card. That's the same as the death card coming out. So definitely feeling like you could be letting go of something. Something, you may even feel like something is dying and then reshifting. So if you know what, this project that I'm dealing with is kind of dead, maybe I need to move forward from it. It isn't doing anything for me. But I do feel like in the end, it's going to be a very uplifting, exciting moment. Once you let that go. If you know it's a relationship, and I need to let this go, it is not transforming the way I want it to. This person is not changing. Maybe you feel you're changing when they're not changing. Oh gosh, and maybe you've given them a while. That's really a huge possibility. That's really coming in really strong. Look, I have taken on the transformation. They are not transforming. I've waited for them, so I'm going to let that relationship go. Absolutely. We have the inner earth over here talking about the base chakra of where you're putting in your strength and security and really laying down the foundations of your life and the things that you want. And that's really what's transforming, it says, is your strength and your security. Wow. For your foundations, whether, whatever the foundations are for you. It could, like I said, be love, work, however it is. But that's a big cycle change right there, saying, I know who I am. Yes. Love it. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. I'm going to use a moon card. Wow. That's just showing how strong you've become. Yep. Spirit says it is the time to start the summer by clearing your mind. Beautiful last quarter moon in Gemini. Look at that. So it's like, you know what? It's time to clear your mind. You might even feel like you've been clearing your mind right now, right just before we get into Cancer season. By the 21st, it'll be Cancer season, but it just feels like right now you're in the process of this transformation, really changing your mind, really clearing your mind. And I think that what's going to happen is as soon as that summer kind of solstice right around that area comes, you're going to have this important decision that needs to be made. And you're saying, you know what? This is where I feel secure. This is where I'm setting my boundaries. I'm, changed and taking on this beautiful butterfly effect in the way that I'm doing things. Wow. And yeah, that's it. I love this one too. Talk less, feel more. You know what? I'm tired of telling you what I need to tell you. It's almost like to the point where it's like, and I've told you and told you and told you. Now I'm tired of telling you. I'm going to just go feel more. Well, that feeling is really coming from that transformation. I think it gets through to the point over here, guys, no matter what the relationship is, you're right in the situation, you can keep continuing to tell, whether it's your boss or whoever it is, exactly how you're feeling and what you want out of this situation. It just gets to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Right? You do what you need to do. I'm going to let it all go. And I'm just going to go feel what I need to feel. So that I can, maybe you have manifestations that you're trying to open up, but you have things that you need to do. So I'm kind of done with that. So yeah, you definitely have the Fool. This is this new beginning that you have within yourself. knowing the possibilities that are around you, trusting within your own life, right? You know that you have this newfound kind of pleasure when it comes to this situation and feeling very spontaneous about it. You have this card has the sun in the background and saying, yes, be who you are, do what you need to do. You have found this new place of security and right building new foundations, however it might be. So you go do what you need to do, because obviously there's no follow through, and you can feel this person's there's no follow through within this, and it might not even be a person. It could just be, like I said, a project, but it just feels like, you know what, I'm going to um, kind of let this go. I need to go do what I need to do. I need to do or do something else. This isn't going anywhere for me. Um, okay, so that's big decisions that need to be made right in the very beginning of summer. Like I said, I think a lot of you are there now. And I think by the time summer comes, the end of the month here, it's really going to push you through to that next barrier. So going straight to July. Yeah, standing in your present power because you've already felt your power. You know where your power is. Yeah, and you're saying, I have the power. And this is where I'm going to stand. This is where I want to be. And I don't want anybody to, you know, push the door closed on me. Right, I'm holding on to, this is pretty much strength. This is, excuse me, strength and power. So you see the strength over here with the lion and the power over here with the tiger. And you're saying, I'm holding on to strength and power. Ooh, yeah, and nothing's going to push you away on that one. So definitely feeling like you have this huge boost over here for sure. Coming in with the portal over here for July is important information. Star being healing codes. Important information coming to you. Wounds are healed, and you feel like you are recharging, and that's really recharging within this power center. Wow. Yeah. And this one right here is feeling the heart source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. So really feeling that serenity, really feeling that divine connection, you know, that's going to keep you there in that power. I love this. So you really are going to feel like, you know what, this is where I need to be. This is where I'm going to get things done, right? You could be setting resource boundaries for your resources, giving more time to your money, energy itself. There's a lot of energy with that Heart of Source card right there. Giving maybe even more time to details. More time to love yourself. Maybe you don't want to just, you know, maybe you felt like somebody was taking advantage of your love, so it's time to kind of love myself. Trust all will be well with the new moon in Virgo. And bring another card out. Yeah, feeling like you're in Emperor mode for sure. And this is because you do feel, it almost feels like the same card in some ways, right? It's like the present power. Here I am, sitting in my present power, holding the key within his hands. He has the key to everything that he needs. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, because it feels like you are structured. You're in leadership mode. You took on this during June, and you said, this is where I want to be. You're taking control over your life and focused on exactly where you want to be. And everything's very practical. It's not like you're just over here running around in a fog or, you know, with rose-colored glasses on. You're like, no, this is where my focus is, and this is very practical. I'm making very practical moves over here. Right? And this is a great judgment. Absolutely. This is because there is this awakening around you. You might have found forgiveness, you know, for other things that happened in June or maybe even May, or all the things that have been going on. And you're saying, you know what, but I have put myself back into this power to where it's like, this is my new phase, you know, kind of giving yourself your own mercy. But I do feel like you have said, you know what, I forgive you for all the things you're doing, because I realize now how you were holding me back. I forgive myself also for allowing that to affect me so much, taking away my power. But you know what, it's okay. Guys, it's just great learning lessons is all it is. You know, we learn on the way. So don't, you know, don't let that eat you up. For some of you, right? Just forgive yourself and just move through, because we all are human and we all have something that we've allowed something to control us one way or another, right? Whether, no matter what the situation is, it's just finding that ambition to say, you know what? I've got to do what I need to do, and I'm defending my beliefs and moving strong. This is what I believe in. And this person over here, this situation, if it's a person, they're not going to understand, right? Because they didn't want to grow with you, they didn't want to work with you. It was just a situation, and you just felt like you were just wasting your time on something that just was not going to get off the floor, was not going to come at you, right? You just, you know what? It's okay. Maybe I wasted a lot of money trying to do something that was not going to work. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I wanted it too much. But that's okay, because now you found your way out, right? Sometimes we have to find our way out to see this super situation and finding something more stable. So take that how it resonates. But that's pretty much what it is. You know what? I found what's stable. I'm finding what works in July for me. And I'm not going to let anything hold me back from this. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in August. After August. Next message for August, please. Knowing you're ambitious. You're so ambitious right now. Uh-oh. I see you just moving. That was too close. Too close for comfort. But yeah, I really see you moving over here, guys, and you are ready. Yeah, the great gratitude coming out. Well, of course. Like, how could you not be, right? You're like, I pushed through all of this. Look at where I'm coming from. And so this is just a time of great gratitude for yourself. Yes. And the next card coming out with it is the happy success. And yes, feeling like you are in the happy success. You know what? I've done this. This is what I did. Look what I did. And really feel that. You guys, pat yourself on the back. You deserve that. You really moved and didn't let anyone hold you down, or your own thoughts hold you down, right? Sometimes we're our worst enemies. Okay. So yes, Crystal School wisdom coming out over here in August, saying divine healing, clarity, and high vibrational energy. And now having that right now in August, I'm going to tell you right now, because of this Crystal School and this great gratitude and the way you're feeling so happy, this is a great time to manifest. This is when I would tell you guys, you know what? Now I want you to start manifesting the next area of your life, because you feel empowered, because you feel so happy and the vibration is so high. I want you guys to start manifesting, saying your prayers, law and attract, do what you need to do to make that next step. Absolutely, because you have the abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Absolutely. So definitely a great time. When you're in that energy, that's when you need to really manifest. See, it's funny because most of us want to manifest when our lives are in ruin, right? Because we want something better. But in actuality, if you really think about it, it's probably the worst time to manifest. If you have all these rules to manifesting, right? Praying is always, manifesting is a little bit different from prayer. It's pretty much the same. But manifesting is a little different because it takes a higher vibration than just prayers, right? But I would always say that seriously, this is the greatest time to manifest. Manifesting, is like, I need to manifest that, I don't know, everybody wants to say win the lottery, right? I want to manifest love. I want to find true love. And then prayers is mostly for, people's healings and, oh God, help me, oh God, help me. And then manifesting, of course, is when you want more material type of things for most people. Love and material. Money, material, love. It's pretty much the same thing, and no matter what, it's all energy going out. But I'm just saying, because of kind of the rules of manifesting, high vibrations, need to keep as happy as possible, cleansing, clearing, blah, blah, blah. This would be the greatest time. Keep your heart open and let's just go. Yeah. Know you are loved. Wow. Yeah. And know you're loved. Absolutely. Never forget that. Never forget that. You are always loved. I might move those cards way over there. Okay. Yeah, always know you're loved. So if somebody tries to come to you, say something nasty to you, this is Mercury retrograde, so that could be coming out for some reason. Right? Just make sure that you always keep focused on yourself. And it could be some Libra trying to come into you, trying to say something not so nice. Why do I have all this Libra? Literally. Okay, so I'm just going to say it right now. I think you guys have a Libra coming towards you. I have Libra, 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 Leo. Okay, you don't have to be dealing with Libra. Maybe they have Libra really, strong in their chart. Maybe you do, but somebody's got some Libra. However it is, yeah, somebody's making some kind of difficult decisions going over here that's going to try to want to weigh you down on your happy success, on the way you feel. Spirit says avoid them, and that's what this card says too. Avoid them. Avoid this. They want to cause some kind of diversity with you, some kind of disagreement. You could be coming, have some kind of ex or some friend or somebody, okay, that wants to start some kind of stormy time with you. They want to definitely try to start some crap with you right in the time of your happy success. I feel that this is going to be towards more of the end of the month of August. Seriously. I really do. I really feel it's going to be going right into that kind of like Leo, Virgo cusp area where they're really going to want to try to, see the 16th cusp area where it really just feels like, what are you doing? Why are, where did you go? Blah, blah, blah. However it is, my friends. But I do feel like somebody does want to try to start some big diversity with you. It could be at the workplace. It could be within a friendship. It could be within a family unit. It could be your ex. It could be the kid's father, mother, something. But it is something big, right? Somebody who really wants to start some kind of chaos with you. Okay. They're trying to pull you off your happy tree. I say don't let them, right? Spirit's like, don't avoid it. Just avoid it. It's kind of funny because you have two cards of avoidance. So if it's something that was so important that they're starting this crap about, then why does Spirit want you to avoid it? I mean, it's not even worth even having an argument about. See? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's useless. So whatever they're trying to fight about is literally useless because there's nothing there. It's just something that tries to weigh you down, cause havoc and stormy weather. The Spirit says, ignore them. They just are trying to start a fight for no reason. So you might even feel like this fight is total BS. It came out of nowhere, and it's whatever they're even trying to fight about is useless. But the reason that Spirit is bringing it up, I'm going to tell you right now why it is. Because they're trying to knock you off your happy tree. They want to knock you right out of the happy tree. And you know what? That's not good. Because you're going to say, you know what? And I did all this wonderful work, and I feel so wonderful. And as soon as I feel great and I'm going to rule the world, they want to come in and start some shit. And Spirit's like, don't do it. Stay in your happy place. Stay in your happy tree. Just worry about those birds. You just worry about how beautiful the world is and how wonderful you have built everything. You've come too far to just let somebody come in and try to destroy all your happiness. And that's all that is, my friends. They're trying to get into your insecurities. Man, it's almost like the devil put them there. I'm sorry, that's exactly how I kind of feel. I'm sorry, it's almost like I brought this person in just to see if I could knock you down. Just saying. And it feels like that. Oh, you think you feel so good. What if I threw this Libra at you? He'll get you unbalanced. How about you keep that Libra to yourself? It's crazy. I love Libras, but I'm just saying. We all have those people. Okay, but in seriousness, no. See, and I love it. You guys are going to do exactly what I said. If you guys are watching this video, you are definitely going to just say, you know what, and I am going to avoid that. I'm not going to let them in my energy. Because you know what? You're going straight from there, straight to, I deserve my cast. That's what this is too. A lot of this is jealousy. Because they're trying to knock you out of your castle. Thank you, Spirit. I literally heard it. Knocking you out of your castle. I deserve this castle. They're trying to knock you out of your castle. I kept saying the tree, but whatever. Tree, castle, whatever. The Spirit said, and I heard it, trying to take your castle away from you. They're trying to knock you out of your castle. It's jealousy. Because Spirit says, you do deserve this. Don't make them believe that you don't deserve the castle that you have. That you don't deserve this strength that you have. It could, like I said, if it's this person over here who didn't want to grow, it could literally be them trying to come back and say, well, I don't know why you left me. I don't know who the hell you think you are. And you're like, I'm exactly who I say I am. You see what I'm saying? So it has to be something like that, guys. It's literally someone jealous, something like that. They're trying to tell you. They were afraid of change. They didn't want to change for somebody that you left them behind. They don't want to change and do what they need to do. You did a personal transformation, and now they want to either have a piece of your pie, or they're jealous because they're not getting into the pie, or just jealous. It's got to be jealousy and envy. You know what? I want to actually clarify on that. Is that jealousy? What is that? What is that fight about? Because it's literally nonsense. And jealousy to me is just nonsense. There it is. King of Pentacles in reverse. Greed, indulgence, material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status and financial inept, which could cause jealousy. Wow. Oh, it says they even, for some of you, did they discredit you? I mean, when you left, did they say, you'll be nobody? Because I have this card here that says, you are the Six of Wands, but they're trying to tell you that, you know what, they discredited you. They did not recognize who you were. They tried to tell you, you're not popular enough, you're not this enough, you're not good enough. Because this card is coming up as the ego card of them saying, they may have put you down before you left, and you were like, nope. So that's for somebody, not everybody. But I do feel like that did happen, that they didn't see that you were going to win. But I also feel like through jealousy or them being upset that you left or however it was, they may have talked down to you about your plans, right? But Spirit really wants you to understand over here that you have a practical plan going on over here and that you deserve everything and anything that you put your mind and heart and soul to, right? You put in the elbow grease, you put everything in. I mean, that's how we live. It's like you don't live, right? You really anchored yourself to your Earth Star chakra, so make sure that you are still staying very grounded in your action, right? Because you do deserve this. You put in a lot of hard work. You anchored yourself. You knew exactly where you wanted. And this is wonderful because this over here, you started with the inner Earth. The inner Earth is Earth Star chakra. It's the same cards, guys. It's the same place. The inner Earth is where the Earth Star chakra actually, that's where the roots of the base chakra goes into, right? So it's kind of like the same place. So you have the base chakra and with now the roots going deep down, which is saying you're so stable, nothing's going to move you. Nothing is going to move you. They can sit over here and do whatever they want, and you have ignored them. Oh, I love that. Why? Because bottom of the deck says, Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in heaven, and resolution. You're saying, I've already found my heaven. I've already found my place. I know where my boundaries are. I've had a whole resolution. Well, yeah, you had a whole transformation too. You came together with your self-spirit and everything around you, really to build what is yours, no matter what it is. And nothing is going to take you away. They can be as pissed off as they want. They can talk anything and everything, but it's not going to change anything that you've built or what you've done. The only reason I don't like it, and that Spirit does not like it, is because they're afraid that it can build insecurities, right? When people talk down to us, it makes us feel bad. It gets to our emotion. It's emotional. It's verbal emotional abuse. And that's really what it becomes. So they try to break you down. So Spirit says, I don't want you broken. You're in your present power over here in July. I don't want you broken. You've come too far to be strong, right? As it goes into the mental of what they're saying, it also goes into the emotional. So it becomes actually verbal, emotional, and mental, right? So, I can't use the AV word too much, guys. I don't know. I gotta be careful. Sometimes they catch it, sometimes they don't. Okay, so, but yes. Yeah, see? Push through any kind of insecurity. See, that's what I'm afraid of. So if they did end up giving you any, okay, throughout this time, just, and maybe it was because it's a really good friend, it's a family member, something like that, just push through it. Don't allow it to affect you. You know what? Unleash your kindest self. You know who you are. Do not let them say nasty things to you. Okay? As the universe says, forgive them. Yeah, forgive them and honor your own feelings. You know who you are. Whoa, is there another card under there? No, it's just really that thick. Forgive them, move forward, and honor your own feelings. You know who you are. You do not need. Could even be a Pisces who's talking nasty to you. Definitely could be some kind of water sign as well, but it doesn't have to be. But you just honor who you are. You know who you are. And you know what, guys? Hang around people who know who you are. Okay? Especially at a time where you're so light and you're so beautiful, and the only reason is not because you weren't before. It's because you work so hard. You work so hard to come out of where you were, right? You've always been beautiful, but right now you're really shining. You know it. You feel it. You're saying, I feel so different. Honor yourself, guys. Right? Yes, go deeper. Go deeper than you've ever gone before and stay away from those who hurt your feelings. Yeah, because you don't need that. No one needs that. And in fact, if anything, they need to take, yes, thank you, Spirit. They need to take a reality check and realize what they do to people and how they need to speak to people. Okay, they need to be a little more real and a little more humble. Absolutely. So forgive them for a lot of them don't even know what they really do. Absolutely. Absolutely. They don't realize exactly how they can affect other people. So we just forgive them for the way they treat others and pray for their own transformations and growth. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.